On today's Arizona Daily Mix, we'll see Pooh, Eeyore, and Piglet take to the stage in a Winnie the Pooh Christmas tale. And what happens when you combine acrobatics with a little Christmas magic? We'll find out in our weekend events. Plus, we'll talk to the author of a new novel, The 8 Heartbreaks of Hanukkah, that is quite the page turner. We've got all that and a lot more, and it all starts right now. And welcome to the Arizona Daily Mix. I'm Teresa Strasser. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. We have officially reached the 5th day of Hanukkah, and there are only 6 days left until Christmas. If you're looking for a holiday hotspot for the family, named the #1 place to eat in Phoenix, according to Yelp Elites, Wren and Wolf is a downtown Phoenix hotspot where the vibe is enriched with dramatic murals and taxidermy animals. Take a look.
Right in the heart of downtown Phoenix is Pretty Decent Concepts restaurant Wren and Wolf, and with me is Thor.
Yep.
Tell me a little bit about where we're sitting. This is a very unique vibe you guys are going for.
Right, so we're here in downtown Phoenix at the bottom of the Renaissance Square building, and we're a 10,000 square foot restaurant, modern American, doing 3 service parts. So we're doing breakfast, lunch, dinner. We really wanted to create this elevated concept for downtown Phoenix because we love it down here, and I think so far people have loved it, and we're very, very blessed to have people love it.
And so you mentioned, like we said, we're in downtown Phoenix. When you guys first opened up, this place was kind of like a ghost town. There wasn't really much here.
Right.
What made you guys say, let's open up something here, and now we've seen it take off?
Right. So we opened right after COVID. So it was a ghost town down here, but we were very bullish on downtown. We believed that, businesses, people wanted to come here as an alternative to Scottsdale or any other area. And so far, guests have really responded to that and creating that elevated dining experience for downtown.
And so the vibe we have going around us, it's like hunting, wolves. What made you guys, all of your guys' restaurants,
Right.
all your guys' bars are all very unique. You have Carry On, you have Filthy Animal. What is so special about this one?
We wanted to do something that really tied into the building. So we're called Wren and Wolf because Wren is the cactus wren, the state bird. The wolf part is like the nocturnal creature that travels in packs. We have taxidermy here. We're just doing something different. We're pushing what downtown Phoenix and what people think fine dining is, where it's not just clean and sterile. We wanted to have some more textures and feeling and vibe for downtown.
That's amazing. And so also around downtown in a different building, you guys have 2 other concepts. Can you briefly touch on those 2?
Sure. So we have Chico Malo across the street, a modern Mexican restaurant. And then we just opened Kleberman over by the Arizona Center, which is a vintage classic steakhouse.
Can't get better than that.
Right.
It's delicious. And so in the front of your guys, right when you walk in, it opens bright and early, like you said, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You guys have a coffee shop. What are some things you guys serve up there?
Yeah, so it's very classic, very straightforward coffee shop. Starts at 7 a.m. You can come in as a workspace, get things in order for the day. We do full service breakfast as well at 7 a.m. and that goes all the way up till 1 p.m.
Okay. And so you guys also serve lunch and dinner. Should we go check some of those items out?
Yeah, let's do it.
go. Wren and Wolf is ranked #1 on Yelp's top 100 places to eat, and we can see why. You guys have some amazing, gorgeously presented food in front of us, and this is accumulation of cocktails, dinner items, appetizers. Can you touch on a few of the more, I don't even want to say important because they're all important, but some of the dishes?
Sure. The thing we're most known for is this beef Wellington here. It is a filet, 10-ounce filet inside, mushroom duxelle on the outside, prosciutto, and a puff pastry. Really what we're known for. People love it. People know us for the bonnet. It's a 3-pound bone marrow. This one is made decent, a little homage to our company. Black truffle, Wagyu tartare, and caviar on top as well.
Wow.
And then even things like our pistachio crusted schnitzel, our lobster tagliatelle, people love. So.
And everything needs a good drink pairing,
Right.
of course. And so we have a few on the table. You guys have many more. What are some of the ones we're seeing on the table?
Sure. Our most popular cocktail is actually this. It's called the I Love You, But I Love Me More. It's our version of a Cosmo. It's been here since day one for us. We have a great craft cocktail program here with award-winning mixologists mixologists on the team, so we're very, very, very lucky.
Let's touch a little bit on the culinary side of things. You mentioned you have an amazing mixologist. You guys also, at Pretty Decent Concepts, take all this into consideration, and you have a culinary director.
Right. Very collaborative. Our culinary team is led by Ivan Gonzalez. Our EC here is Eddie Barrera. They're doing some great stuff here for guests, and we're just very lucky that people are responding to it, and they really like what we're doing.
And you guys also have, tucked back behind the curtain, the trophy room. This is a private cocktail lounge bar. What is the vibe that you're going for there? And then you want to mention that there are no photos. That's a very important part of it.
So Trophy Room is our 90-minute immersive cocktail experience. We take your phones away. It's not to be secretive, it's more to be intimate, so you can have that conversation with other people. We're doing projection mapping in there, another great cocktail program, another 20 different cocktails in there, so you can really have dinner here, have a nightcap in there, or vice versa, start the night there and then come in here for dinner.
That's amazing. And if someone wanted to come, check you guys out, do you have a social website and where are you guys located?
Yeah, check out our websites, renandwolf.com, our social media, ren_wolf, the Trophy Room on Instagram as well. We're found on OpenTable.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much. And as always, you can head to the cw7az.com for more information.
If you're looking to catch the most of that holiday spirit here in Arizona, you're watching the right station. For a list of holiday celebrations, activities, and light displays from Phoenix to Flagstaff and all areas around our state, scan that code on your screen or visit our website, cw7az.com. First Studio just received historical designation. Find out how they're continuing to inspire artists later in the show. But first, Valley Youth Theater is taking us to the 100-acre wood for just a little bit of holiday cheer.
The following portion of the Arizona Daily Mix is sponsored by G2G Productions.
Well, hi, and welcome to another one of Wally's Weekend Drives. Man, Christmas is on its way for sure. I hope you got all your shopping done because it's almost getting too late to ship for sure. Now, if you're like me, we're going to Grandma's house right here in this 2025 Toyota TRD Tundra SR5 Crew Max. Man, that's a mouthful. But if you got the big crew, like I do with grandkids, you're gonna load them up for sure. What's underneath the hood? Talk about a truck. First thing you do is you want to talk about the motor, right? Twin turbo V6 right here, belching out 389 horsepower and 471 foot-pounds of torque. And I'll tell you what, very capable on this 10-speed automatic transmission behind it with an electronic transfer case so you can shift on and out of four-wheel drive anytime you want. I'm not quite sure what these stripes mean, but it looks kind of cool. It looks like a NASCAR stripe to me, but you see that same theme all the way through. So whether it's up front, whether it's on the wheels, or whether it's on the door, or even the back, it's kind of sprinkled throughout there. So it must be a secret meaning to it that I just don't know about. But when you look underneath the hood, like I said, you got plenty of horsepower, plenty of torque. Mileage, 15, 16 miles per gallon is all you're gonna get. But this is a full-size truck, all-wheel drive or four-wheel drive. Whenever you need it, it will drag 5,000-pound trailer up and down the hill all day long with no problem. If you look on the side here, what you see, we talked about those funny-looking little center caps, but if you look right here, you see an 18-inch wheel with plenty of sidewall here on these Michelin off-road tires. These things will take you, and you can go up to rocks this far without hitting the wheel, which is the big thing. You don't want the low profile tires when you're off-road. Now, front seat, back seat, definitely capable of handling the whole crew. One thing that I really like about it, the rear window actually folds down the whole thing, or vertically, whatever you want to call it, but it goes down and you can see it right there too. That's really important when you're going down the road. I don't know about you, but like after we've been working or playing all day, usually there's a couple whiffy friends in the back. Like that. When you talk about fuel right here, plain old regular gas right here, no problem. And like I said, I'm getting about 16 miles to the gallon, and that's what you're gonna get. One of the things they've tried to do to get a little bit better mileage, this is an aluminum/composite bed back here, trying to keep the weight down a little bit more. And mostly it's EPA stuff, trying to get that mileage. So we're always looking for that. I think we compromise a lot for mileage a lot of times. This has gotta be something new, because it doesn't belong on a truck, I don't think, really. How about electronic tailgate? So you press the button and it opens up and comes down by itself. And that to me, come on, man, it's a truck. I mean, we're on construction sites. We're doing all kinds of stuff like that. But here's the worst thing you need to trade in your man card for. Look, you do that and it closes the tailgate for you too. Now, some people might think that's cool. I think it's just one more thing to break, frankly. But if you look right here, we're talking about towing. You do see there's a 7-pin pre-wired connector right here. And if you don't have the big trailer with brakes, you got the 4-pin right there also. That's just going to give you your lights. And that's really important. And if you look down here, you do see that it does have the receiver right here. You can put your tow hitch in there and drag it on down the road. So MSRP on this, $62,442. I don't have anything bad to say about this. It's just kind of one of them deals, or maybe it fits me, maybe it doesn't. But this is a great truck, works off-road really, really well. TRD, Toyota Racing Development right there, goes all the way back to my buddy Ivan Stewart. So if you want to act like Ivan Stewart off-road, grab one of these TRD trucks and go out and get it done.
The preceding portion of the Arizona Daily Mix was sponsored by G2G Productions.
The Arizona Army National Guard presents the toughest monster truck tour, returning to Findlay Toyota Center January 9th and 10th. CW7 Arizona wants to send you, your family, and friends to this monster event. Go to cw7az.com/win and enter to win this monster-sized prize, which includes 4 event tickets, 4 pit passes, and a $50 gift certificate for the souvenir stand. The toughest monster truck tour at Findlay Toyota Center. Enter to win today. And now we head straight to the 100-Acre Wood. Winnie the Pooh, A Christmas Tale is a live holiday show at Valley Youth Theater in downtown Phoenix. Here's a look, honey optional.
Which means it's time for the return of a Winnie the Pooh Christmas Tale here at Valley Youth Theater, and with me is Leanne. This is an exciting time. It's Christmas time, which means this is coming back again.
Greatest. This is the 28th year of a Winnie the Pooh Christmas Tale. It is a holiday tradition, not only with Valley Youth Theater, but with families all across Arizona. We are so excited to welcome families back to Valley Youth Theater to have fun in the 100-Acre Wood with our favorite characters.
And so tell me a little bit about this story, because it's not just Winnie the Pooh. We are taking a Christmas spin on it.
Well, Eeyore has lost his tail. So Winnie the Pooh and all of the 100-Acre Wood have to find it for him. And they do it with love and fun and friendship and everything that the holiday spirit is. That's what we bring. And it's so much fun for littles to come and see their favorite characters that they read about in books live on stage in front of them.
And so Valley Youth Theater is all about bringing talent here and then having them take it forward into their careers, whatever that may be. What are you seeing through all these kids behind us?
Well, you know what? I'm just so glad that they're part of the Valley Youth Theater family. I am a Valley Youth Theater alumni of 1991, which is a long time ago. But, you know, Valley Youth Theater really instills in children this idea of cooperation and working towards a common goal. And that's what they've done. And believe me, when you come and see this show, you will be amazed at what these young people do. They do their own makeup. It's amazing.
That is so crazy. Okay, so you had mentioned you're an alumni. We also have one of the cast members. Your mom was an alumni, and you are now in the show. What does it mean to be in a show that your mom was in?
I kind of asked her about like what it was like when she was. And the funny thing is, she was in the first ever show that they ever did.
That's amazing.
And when she did it, she was like the exact same age as me, so it's kind of fun to be like it's the same environment.
That's amazing. Well, okay, we're going to head back on over. Yeah. And if someone wants to come check out the show, where can they go to get tickets?
Sure. You can just go to vyt.com to get tickets. All of the ticket information is on there. This is a great show to come and bring the kids. And the best part about it is if you have Grammys or grandpas, give the parents a couple of hours off. Bring the kids here. That's what we need this Christmas is a couple hours off.
Okay, we're going to let them have a party and take it away for us.
The following portion of the Arizona Daily Mix is sponsored by World Vision.
As we move through the holiday gifting season, many of us are also thinking about ways to give back, and especially how to involve kids. Actress, author, and entrepreneur Alexa Penavega is joining us today to highlight meaningful gift options that can change a life for children and families in need. That's both here in the U.S. and around the world. Welcome.
Hi, thank you so much for having me.
You look gorgeous and beautiful inside and out, because I know this year you're partnering with the Christian humanitarian agency World Vision, and they have a gift guide. You're using it yourself to help teach your own kids about generosity.
Yes. So my mom, when I was really little, instilled truly the gift of giving to others. So I love serving, and we're trying to do the same with our kids. We love, just partnering up with either different organizations or being a part of disaster relief, and bringing them with you really helps instill the importance of serving. But one of the ways we're doing that this year is through World Vision's gift catalog. And this isn't the normal catalog that you're probably used to seeing when you think of gifts. So when you open it up, right here, the first thing on the page is a goat, chickens, a duck. These are the ways that you can give back. And now these right here are tools for families to help lift themselves out of poverty. So my kids would ask, okay, Mom, what does a chicken do? Or what about a goat? If I were to give a goat, what does that help a family do? And I'm like, all right, well, if you give a goat, it gives a family milk and cheese and yogurt, and that's good for their family, but also they can now sell that and make money from it. So then they can become financially stable. So it's a beautiful thing, because the amount of tools that are in this gift catalog that can really help those in need become self-sustaining is so beautiful. And there are also ways that you can give locally here in the U.S. So please visit worldvision.org/Alexa for all of the information, because the organization is doing so many good things.
I'm smiling, Alexa, because I was just thinking, when the kids return to school after the holidays, they all ask each other, what'd you get for Christmas? And your kids can say, well, guess what I gave? A goat.
No. Okay, so this happened. My son, I explained all of this to my son, and he was like, all right. Now you hope as a parent that they're taking this in, that they're getting it. And I overheard him telling one of his friends, bro, if you just give a goat, it helps a family, and starts explaining how it helps a family. And I was cracking up. And one of the interviewers was like, bro, just give a goat. So I feel like we need t-shirts.
Hey, listen, at least they didn't say, give more than one goat, give 6, 7.
Right. No, thank God. Oh,
thank
no.
God.
My kids just learned that, and I thought we were going to avoid it. And
I'm sorry.
They learned it.
I'm sorry.
No,
but listen,
okay.
I know that he's absorbed the lesson that you're teaching him through, because I feel like it's not the most natural thing for kids to give, because the holiday season, they're just receiving. So I love this for them. And I know that the goat and some of the gifts help children and families overseas. Are there gifts to help families right here in the U.S.?
Yeah, you can give the gift of a family emergency kit that goes to feed a family of 5 for a week. And it includes vegetables and fruit. So that is just one way to give here in the U.S.
Before we let you go, everyone in our studio is already like, wow, she's so pretty. What is she up to? What's next for Alexa?
You guys are so kind. Okay, what's next for me? I have a couple books coming out. The titles have not been released yet, so I can't say that. If you're a fan of Spy Kids, there might be some stuff coming up. So there's that. And we launched a clean vitamin company, and that is called Good Things, and we're very proud of it. And our kids gummy comes out next month, so check that out.
So many good things. Where can we go for more information about the catalog?
worldvision.org/Alexa. There are so many ways to give back, so join us in helping others in need.
Bro, give a goat. Happy holidays, and thank you so much.
Give a goat.
Give a goat.
Thank you.
The preceding portion of the Arizona Daily Mix was sponsored by World Vision.
Coming up, looking for something to do this weekend? How about a performance that offers holiday magic and incredible acrobatics? We're going to tell you all about it. Stay right here. Welcome to the second half of the Arizona Daily Mix. There's still a lot more to come on the show today. Hey, are you guys looking for something to do this weekend? Take a look at these great weekend events brought to you by Gerber Injury Law. First up, 'twas the night before Cirque du Soleil. This is one night only here in town, December 19th at 7. It's at the Arizona Financial Theater, and you know Cirque. It's a flurry of love and cheer. This one created especially for families, featuring a joyful blend of thrilling acrobatics, lovable characters, and a soundtrack including holiday classics, but reimagined by Cirque du Soleil. Whether you're a child of 5, 50, or 95, you're sure to be wowed by the incredible acrobatics and the heartwarming story of the season. And of course, this is an Arizona holiday classic. If you haven't been there, you really should check out Zoo Lights. You got a little bit of time because this is going on now through January 16th. Of course, it's at the Phoenix Zoo. What do? You immerse yourself in a winter wonderland. You get in the holiday spirit as millions of twinkling lights transform the zoo into a dazzling spectacle, guiding you through the illuminated pathways alongside animal habitats and zoo trails. For other great events happening in Arizona, why not head on over to cw7az.com/community or just scan that QR code you see right there on your screen. December 4th, 1949, KPHO aired the first ever television broadcast in Arizona. It has been 76 years, but the original studio still stands. Now named First Studio, the building recently received historical designation and continues to inspire artists around the state. Take a look inside this legendary building.
First Studio, currently since 2002, is now an office space, art gallery, film studio. So what we're in is a stage, and this was originally KPHO, which was the first television station building built in 1949. So Randy Murray and Teresa Murray, who bought the building, renovated it and made it into this art studio and office space for artists to rent spaces and also to show artwork in galleries. It was first built in 1949, and December 4th, 1949 was the first broadcast for the state of Arizona. And then there were so many different TV shows that started from there. So they had Gold Dust Charlie, which was Arizona's kind of first kid show. And Wallace was given his own show called It's Wallace. And then he added Ladmo to it, and then it became the Wallace and Ladmo Show, which we all remember and love, as you can tell from my Ladmo tie t-shirt. There was Marge Condon's cooking show. There was just so much history in this building. And KPHO was here from 1949 to 1971. This was the studio, which is very hard to imagine. It's kind of small compared to like when you go to TV station buildings nowadays. So once you walk in, you can kind of see where originally the set was. So if you can imagine, back here was the Wallace and Ladmo Show, Gold Dust Charlie, all the television sets. Over here, the doors that go to nowhere, which I thought that was maybe an art piece. It was where the director's office was. And then you had back here would be where the audience was. And then up here was where the cameras and the lights were, which is where the exhibit now honoring the show is. So it's an amazing building with history. When Randy and Teresa got this, they've preserved all of it, and they've added the history. So when you go up there, you can walk and you can learn more and see the photos. And you can see what it was like to have the first station. You didn't need a giant studio. You had what you needed. And to be in the room where the first broadcast came out of, it's amazing. Back then you only had one. And this is where you got your news. And this is where all the greats came in. With historic status, what that means is just really showing that there is a value to this building. Right? It's over 76 years old. There's so many ways you can support it. Coming down to First Studio, they do First Fridays. Coming and touring the building for yourself, and adding photos or stories and sending them to First Studio or to the Sunny Slope Historical Society, so we can have more of that history. So our website is www.sunnyslopehistoricalsociety.org. If you want to check out First Studio, I believe it's www.firststudio.net.
Still looking for the perfect gift for all your special someones? We got a few ideas. Stick around. That's coming up next.
The following portion of the Arizona Daily Mix is sponsored by Famous Footwear, Now Solutions, Rosetta Stone, Sony Interactive Entertainment, and The Vitamin Shop.
Countdown is on, but finding the perfect gift does not have to be stressful, whether you're shopping for wellness lovers, tech enthusiasts, or the perpetually hard to buy for. Lifestyle expert Marissa Brainy sat down with me to share some last-minute gift ideas that deliver a big impact. Good morning. I'm excited to get right into this because we are coming up on the holiday break. I've got 2 teenagers, so I know this from my own life, but research has shown that gaming can increase by 50 to 75% during these holiday breaks. So what do you have for our gamers?
That's right. Video games always top the list of hot tech gifts. This year's no exception. There's a new PlayStation 5 bundled with Fortnite that is sure to top any gamer's holiday list this year. Players can experience all the immersive features of PlayStation 5 plus new and exclusive Fortnite content with the PlayStation 5 Fortnite Flowering Chaos bundle. And then they can continue the fun with other award-winning games like Astrobot. This is a supersized space adventure across more than 50 planets. Lots of fun. You can find out more at direct.playstation.com.
Well, educational gifts are always popular. Do you have anything fun in that category?
Absolutely. And you know, language learning tools have been increasingly popular as holiday gifts. For this, Rosetta Stone is the ultimate pick. Right now, you can get their lifetime membership for 50% off for the holidays. That includes all 25 languages. And this is really the perfect gift for someone who wants to learn a new language and use it in the real world because they're learning from true language experts. For 30 years, Rosetta Stone has helped more than 50 million people learn a new language. And that lifetime membership includes everything you need, from the immersive lessons to the live streamed classes, even a whole content library to explore. Check it out at rosettastone.com.
Well, I'm clocking some boots and shoes behind you that I'm liking. What do you have in terms of accessories, footwear, clothing?
You're a shoe lover like me, I can tell, and this year is giving Famous. Famous Footwear is the leading premier destination for all those holiday gifts from top brands we love for the whole family, which is great. Timberland, Fry & Co., Adidas, Nike, Jordan, Birkenstock, you name it. I love that you can shop the more than 800 store locations. You can shop online, or you can even get your gifts delivered same day, all powered by DoorDash. So Famous Footwear makes it really easy to shop last minute, all at a great value. Check it out at famous.com.
What do you have for those focused on wellness or self-care?
Well, 2 suggestions here, and we start with relaxation. Why not start with something like a DIY sleep bundle? This is so dreamy. It's a relaxing gift from Now Solutions, and you can start with their Night Zen Magnesium Body Cream, which has magnesium chloride, melatonin, lavender, and chamomile. Then combine that with their Essential Oils Kit. This is going to give you 4 relaxing oils, so peppermint, eucalyptus, lavender, and their Peaceful Sleep blend. Then they have the perfect accompaniment for that. This is the portable USB oil diffuser. So this really makes for a great bundle that can act as a stocking stuffer or just a relaxing aromatherapy gift. Nowfoods.com/nowsolutions for all the details. And then my second suggestion combines mixology and nutrition. So this is a fun one from Blue Shift Nutrition. They have these powerful super blends that are awesome. Forest Berry Energy and Focus or Blackberry Lemon Essential Aminos to choose from. Both of these are going to be packed with bioavailable vitamins, essential minerals, phytonutrients from superfoods like mushrooms or antioxidant-rich berries. These are going to make for a great mocktail-inspired drink that gives your body the fuel it needs. These also pack up to 10 times more nutrients than a pill or a gummy, and you can shop these at the Vitamin Shop or vitaminshop.com, the leading destination for lifelong wellness solutions.
Thank you so much, Marissa. Where can we go for more information?
Just head to my website. It's marissabrainy.com and go to the blog section.
Thank you and happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
The preceding portion of the Arizona Daily Mix was sponsored by Famous Footwear, Now Solutions, Rosetta Stone, Sony Interactive Entertainment, and The Vitamin Shop.
Coming up, if your Christmas wish is to just get rid of those wrinkles and eye bags, we just might have the solution for you. That's coming up next.
The following portion of the Arizona Daily Mix is sponsored by Plexiderm.
A lot of our viewers may have seen Plexiderm either on social media or on TV. They promise to help shrink your under eye bags and wrinkles from view. And if you haven't tried it, get ready to be amazed. Melinda McKinsey is here to show us how Plexiderm can help reverse the visible signs of aging in just 10 minutes. Welcome.
Thank you so much. And it's such a great introduction. I love we're talking about Plexiderm, by the way. It's just simply a cream you put on clean, dry skin, and it's going to do the things you talked about, right? Who doesn't wake up and look in the mirror and go, wow, wouldn't it be nice if this was just a little bit smoother? So the reason we're so excited about it is you can do it in just 10 minutes. I like to talk about my age. I am 64 years old. I do not have injections or fillers. This is Plexiderm. When I don't have my Plexiderm on, I look like a totally different person. That's why it's super exciting to talk about.
Hold on, I'm just processing this. You're what? What?
6'4", 64. Yeah.
Okay. Orders Plexiderm immediately.
Yeah. I know.
I love seeing before and after pictures. So this takes 10 minutes, no doctor visits, and it's just a topical serum?
Yes, I love the fact that you're in charge of your skin. In the photos and videos, what you're going to see is we have everyday people come in. We don't use models with Plexiderm because we want you to see on all skin types. If you've never been to the dermatologist, guess what? This still works for you. All you need is clean, dry skin, and then all you do is wash it off at the end of the day. And again, at my age at 64, when I look in the mirror, my issue is under the eyes. That seems to be the issue a lot of people struggle with. I've got the indentation and the crow's feet. I just want to look fresh. I don't want to have super tight skin and look 20, but I would like to look fresh for 64. And that's why it's so exciting to see on so many different skin types.
Have they done any studies on Plexiderm?
You know, that was the first thing we did when Plexiderm has been out about 8 years. So in February 2019, we did some clinical studies, and here's what we discovered. The number one area, what do you think the number one area is when people are like looking in the mirror going, oh, I need help with this? What do you think it is?
Is it under eyes, like you said?
Bingo. It's under the eyes because that is the area. Do you have puffiness? Do you have crow's feet? Do you have, any of those things? Well, here's the thing. You can go to a doctor's office and get injections and fillers. I don't have it yet, and I don't have a problem with them. But let's say you get those and then you eat the wrong food or you stay up too late. What are you going to do? You're going to get your Plexiderm out. You're going to tap it down there. You're going to smooth out those lines and creases. So that's what's so exciting about it is that you are in charge of your own skin. Again, let it rest 10 minutes. You just simply wash off at the end of the day. Doesn't change your skincare routine, and you can, of course, wear it with makeup as well.
I heard you have a great trial offer for our viewers, especially because you want everyone with under eye bags and wrinkles to give this a try.
We absolutely do. So here's what we've decided to do. Everybody wants a free sample. We'd love to give everybody on the planet a free sample, but we really can't. So here's what we can do in lieu of that. We have a 6-pack for $14.95. What that means is you get 6 applications for $14.95. Free shipping, a 30-day money-back guarantee. You just go to plexdermtrial.com or call the number on your screen. And again, because we have that money-back guarantee, we know you're going to love it. You're not tricked into a subscription. But let's say you're watching this, you're like, well, I love the Daily Mix, but I've already tried the sample. What can I do? All right, we got another deal for you. If you want the 30-day supply, we'll give you 50% off the retail price. All the same fun things. Free shipping, 30-day money-back guarantee. You just go to plexdermtrial.com or call the number on your screen.
That's a great deal. We both know skincare can get really expensive. Where can viewers go to take the Plexiderm 10-minute challenge?
Yes, we want to give you 10 minutes with Plexiderm, so just go to plexdermtrial.com. We have a great code you can scan or call the number on your screen. You're going to get all these great deals. We will always give you a 30-day money-back guarantee and free shipping because we know you're going to love your Plexiderm once you try it.
Great. Again, that's plexidermtrial.com or call the number that you see right there on your screen. Thank you so much. You are so stunning.
Oh, you're so kind. Thank you. Plexiderm.
The preceding portion of the Arizona Daily Mix was sponsored by Plexiderm.
Celebrate the season with spectacular light displays from across the country. Join us for the Holiday Lights Spectacular with our special hosts, music artists Gunnar and Matthew Nelson, who will share their special memories of their life and father, Ricky Nelson. This never-before-seen holiday special is for you to enjoy from all of us here at CW7 Arizona. It's this Saturday at 6 p.m., brought to you by World of Illumination. While Christmas gets all the attention, let's shine the spotlight on some of the other holidays, including Hanukkah. I talked with international best-selling author Jean Meltzer, dubbed the Queen of Jewish Romance, about her new book. It's The Traditions of Hanukkah and the first ever Jewish Joy-Con. In light of Hanukkah, tell us about the very first ever Jewish Joy-Con that you're launching.
Sure. So it is a groundbreaking 3-day event celebrating the best in Jewish pop culture, storytelling, and creativity, currently scheduled for March 13th to 15th at the Broward County Convention Center in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. If you can imagine Comic-Con smushed together with the best of Jewish summer camp, that's exactly what it's going to be. Just fun, celebration, celebrities, authors, artists, all coming together to celebrate Jewish life.
Well, this sounds really fun and exciting. I wish I could be there, but I can be here where I'm holding your book because you're known as an internationally best-selling author. You've written The 8 Heartbreaks of Hanukkah, kind of a take on the Dickens classic, A Christmas Carol. It deals with some pretty serious topics. It's also funny. It's romantic. How does this dovetail with being an entrepreneur and starting Jewish Joy-Con?
Well, I like to say I'm an author turned accidental entrepreneur, but the truth is I see that both my books and the Jewish Joy-Con are doing exactly the same thing. You know, I am a romance writer and I tell Jewish stories that have happy endings, or as I like to joke, books where nobody Jewish dies at the end. And Jewish, right? And so Jewish Joy-Con is, you know, an extension of what we've sort of been doing over the last few years. We have a Jewish Joy book club, we have a Jewish Joy box, and Jewish Joy-Con is sort of the next stage. We wanted to move beyond Jewish brands and businesses and Jewish authors to really encompass the entire Jewish creative world. So this con will have, yes, film people, agents, authors. You'll be able to attend workshops and panels, but we're also going to have tech people there, entrepreneurs, meditation and wellness experts, Jewish psychic mediums and hypnosis people. So it's really anywhere creativity touches, we want to celebrate it in this huge party of just joy and happy endings.
And happy endings only.
That's
which
right.
2,000 years of pain and suffering for the Jews. Like, we need a few happy endings, even if they're fictional. Okay, here's my question. Is it true that you are, in fact, a rabbinical school dropout?
I am absolutely a rabbinical school dropout. I actually left a very successful career in television. I had won a national daytime Emmy. I decided I really wasn't very happy. I was living kind of for my goals and not my values. I really didn't know much about Judaism at the time. I was kind of a Hebrew school kid. And I was like, I want to learn more. So I wound up going into rabbinical school. I spent 5 years there before, unfortunately, my chronic illness forced me to withdraw. But it wound up, you know, when I started writing Jewish romance, it was kind of my two loves. It was writing and it was Judaism. And I haven't looked back since.
What was the advice your dad gave you?
When I told my dad I was dropping out of rabbinical school, he was such a man of few words, but when he said them, they were always hilarious. And he said, Jeannie, you should write a book. And he took a beat and then he said, just not a Jewish book because nobody reads those.
Okay, before we go, since you were in rabbinical school, so I feel like my kids are always the only Jewish kid in class, so every Hanukkah they have to explain to the entire class what is Hanukkah. But can you give me 30 seconds Hanukkah 101?
Yes, I can. So, in the 2nd century BCE, there was a group called the Maccabees. They were rededicating the temple. They had taken back control of the temple. And to do that, they wanted to light menorah, the candle. There was only enough oil for one day. It wound up that oil wound up burning, a miracle for 8 days. So today we commemorate that miracle by lighting a Hanukkah. We light one for every night of Hanukkah, 8 nights. And my favorite part of this tradition, aside from eating fried foods, is that we put our menorah in the window to brighten an otherwise dark world.
Well done. You could definitely tell you were in rabbinical school and probably...
And a Hebrew school teacher.
There you go. Where can we go for more information?
You can go to thejewishjoycon.com or my name, jeanmeltzer.com. And if you want to learn more about all our initiatives, just go to jewish-joy.com.
Thank you so much. We are asking for your help to find the most remarkable woman in Arizona. We're looking for someone who goes above and beyond. She creates positive change in her community. Is there a remarkable woman in your life? We want to know so we can recognize her on the national stage at our event in Nashville next year. For information or to nominate someone, visit cw7az.com/remarkable. Remarkable Women is brought to you locally by our friends at Lloyd Baker Injury Attorneys. Thank you so much for being with us this Friday. Hey, I hope you all come back Monday because we're getting a look at the Snoop Dogg Arizona Bowl happening in Tucson, and ice cream trucks are making a comeback. See how you can get a taste of some handcrafted ice cream from a truck. That's it for us today. Have a great weekend. Thanks again for joining us. I'm Teresa Strasser. Bye. See you Monday.
Content segments on the Arizona Daily Mix were paid for by Gerber Injury Law, Plexiderm, World Vision, G2G Productions, Best Reviews, Famous Footwear, Now Solutions, Rosetta Stone, Sony Interactive Entertainment, and The Vitamin Shop.